Know it all, friends and family. We are here. What we do about this time every week, man? It is time for the pick 'em, man. I'm here with my boy Big Tate. What's popping, man?
Ma, what's happening, man? How you doing?
Hey, it's that time. It's that time of the week, man. We're about to get it.
I'm ready.
Hey, man, we got Big G, who's not here. He's actually under the weather. Y'all pray for Big G. And we're making a comeback on Big G right now, man. Don't call it a comeback. We've been here for years, man. I'm trying to come get it, man. I'm behind him by 3 games. I was 9-5 this week. G was 9-5 this week. Tate, he was 7-7. Had some little struggles, but listen. It's feast or famine with Tate. We understand that. You know what I'm saying? He is going for the gusto, swinging for the fences, and sometimes it works.
That's what I do.
But Tate right now is at 57, 50, and 1. That's his overall record. Big G is at 61, 46, and 1. And myself, I am at 58, 48, 49, and 1. So we're right there, man. We're still all to group together, man. And I'm telling you, I'm excited about this week's pick'em and excited to get it going. But man, first, man, make sure that if you like the content that you are receiving, we're giving you the best in your sports and in your sports talk and culture. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube and Twitch so that when we go live, you will be there waiting, really, and willing and ready to get it in with us. And also, we're on Twitter. Make sure you check us out there, man. But without further ado, we're going to jump right into this week, man. There's some plays. A lot of good stuff has been happening around the league, trades and everything. But I'm going to tell you, the conversation here is Tom Brady done? So, we got the Ravens coming to Tampa Bay. And, man, I'm going to tell you, that's a tall task for anybody at this time, much less being named TB12. Yeah, he got some weapons back and they're not hurt anymore, but you're going up against a Lamar Jackson who's kind of pissed off. I can't see Tampa Bay winning this game, so I'm going to have to go with the Ravens, man. I have to go with the Ravens. Who you got in this game, Tate?
G took the Ravens too.
Yep, G did take the Ravens.
You said the Ravens are pissed off. Man, you think Tom Brady ain't pissed off, man? Tom Brady pissed off, man.
TB12 is pissed off.
And the game, he went about. I'm not talking about no retirement. I'm not retired. I love my teammates. I love my coaches. I would never leave them. I'm taking Tampa Bay. It's in Tampa Bay. I'm really taking them because Brady mad and because it's in Tampa. And I typically go against the AFC North team.
Yeah, but you always do that. You always do that. Next game we got Broncos versus the Jaguars. That is in London. They say Russie was over there doing calisthenics on the plane. I don't know what's going on, man. They say he was over there while everybody was asleep. He was up doing calisthenics. And the Broncos is getting ready to have a fire sale. They're trying to get off Chubb and Judy. So
if they lose Sunday.
If they lose Sunday, you think that's what's going to happen?
That's what I've heard. If they lose, then playoffs probably out the picture, and they won't be looking to move some pieces.
I'm just gonna tell you, man. They're playing the Jaguars, and you know how the Jags have been up, down, and all around. I can't see the Jaguars winning this game, but I can't see the Broncos doing enough to win it. So it's like,
it's a catch-22.
It's a catch-22, man. So I'm just going any, mini, mighty, mo, catch a rabbit by its toe. I'm just going to go with the Broncos. That's what I'm going to do. I probably should have my head examined for this one, but I just can't. I can't bet on the Jaguars.
G took the Jaguars. And you know me, man. I ain't bailing on my dude Russ. Weird as he is. He done went Hollywood with Sierra. He doing yoga in the downward dog on the team plane. I don't know what he doing, man. But I'm still rolling with him.
Russ, what are you doing, man? Why are you doing the downward dog, man? Hey, what is going on? You over there namasteing on the team plane. I don't get it. Next game, we got the Dolphins versus the Lions, man. Easy pick for me. Dolphins, although the Lions are getting healthy, and they're playing really tough. But so are the Dolphins, and Tua played really well last week, so I expect him to continue. I'm going with the Dolphins in this game.
Big G took the Dolphins, and again, man, I'm kind of a home field dude, man. So, man, Detroit showed, Detroit against everybody, man. They showed too much on Hard Knocks to keep losing, man. So I got the home field, the dome atmosphere, Miami going there, and I got the Lions getting the win.
Ooh, Lions getting the dub, according to Big Tate. Next game, man, we had the new quarterback in Carolina who surprised us all, and they're playing, the Falcons, who hadn't surprised many people. Mariota rushed for four touchdowns 2 games ago. He had 4 tutties. I still don't think it's going to be enough. I think the youngster who came in at quarterback is giving the Panthers a little rush, little Cooper Rush kind of feel. I'm gonna stick with the Panthers this week, man. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Panthers.
You talking about PJ Walker?
Yeah, he came in and did his thing. He started up.
Big G picked the Falcons, and yeah, man, the Falcons are at home, I believe.
They are at home.
Okay, yeah, so. Yeah, man, I'm taking the Falcons, man. I think they bounced back from that embarrassment they did in Cincinnati last week, and come back and get a division win and keep pace with the Buccaneers.
Man, all I'm saying is Kyle Pitts, show up for me, man. Come on, just show up one time.
Hey, Mon, I'm with you, man, because my tight end in fantasy too, but it's not his fault. It's the quarterback's fault. It's Mariota. I mean, you got to think when we get these players, we got to think about the quarterback that's trying to get them the ball. They value go down if the quarterback is trash.
This is true. Next game, we got the Kyler Murray-led Cardinals, who got D-Hop back, who just came back in. Hey, man, the boy did a promotional video for himself, came back in and beasted, got 10 catches for over 100 yards. Only thing he didn't get was a tutty. Man, listen, they're playing the Vikings this weekend. I'm going to tell you something. JJ is having a year. He's doing his thug fizzle right now. The third leading receiver in the NFL. He has got, I think it was 16,000 yards. He got there quicker than, in his third season. Go ahead.
Who?
Jefferson.
Oh, okay. When you said JJ, and you talking about the Cardinals, I'm thinking about J.J. Watt. JJ Watt ain't
no.
Right, okay.
He's got. They showed a stat today, and I should have memorized it, but the stat was he had more in his third year. He has more receiving yards than the great Jerry Rice. So that's a feat. That's something that you just wouldn't have expected from him, but he's doing it. He's doing it right now.
Right.
But I think I'm gonna go with my pick, man. I'm gonna stick with myself. I didn't go with AZ last week, and I was like, you know what? I should have went with AZ. But I'm not gonna go with AZ. I'm gonna go with the Vikings. I'm gonna hope that the Vikings stand up and play some football. I'm gonna go ahead and stay with the Vikings. Who you got, Tate?
Big G picked the Vikings. Come on, man. 2 things guaranteed: death and taxes. And as bad as they is, and
you go with AZ,
mismanaged as they is by Cliff Kingsbury, I just believe in the playmakers, man. I'm going with AZ.
I hear you, man. That's hey, you're consistent. That's all I can say. You're super consistent, man. You're gonna do the right thing, like Spike Lee. This next one, the Bears are coming into AT&T Stadium to play the Cowboys. Justin Fields got him a win, was happy, looking real good on Monday Night Football, but they got to run in here and take on this buzzsaw called the Dallas Cowboys defense. Yeah, I'm going with the Cowboys in this one, man.
Hey, man. Big G finally came around, man.
What?
He picked the Cowboys. He picked the
Cowboys.
Oh my God. Yeah, man, that Dallas defense is too tough, and the Bears offense isn't that good. I think it'll be close because I think it'll be a defensive game, but Dallas will just be able to make a couple more plays like they did last week against Detroit. So I got the Cowboys also.
Yes, sir. Next game we got the Raiders at the Saints. Raiders at the Saints. I think this will be Jameis's home return. Man, Jacobs has been playing good football, man. I'm going to stick with the Raiders. I'm going to go with the Raiders in this game. I was leaning towards the Saints. I picked up the Saints new receiver, the new guy, who's been showing out for the last couple of weeks. I picked him up in fantasy, so I'm hoping that him and Olave, I got him in one league and Olave on the other, so I'm hoping them two go off, but I'm still go with the Raiders. The more experienced quarterback. I just feel like that, at this point, they finna start clicking. They had a week off. They finna start clicking. I'm gonna go with the Raiders.
Big G picked the Saints.
And you know you're picking the Saints because you know you're not picking the Raiders.
That's true. I was great seeing. Oh, when the Saints come marching in, but ain't no need to. Give me the Saints.
Oh my God. Next game. This is the one that's near and dear to your heart. You know what I'm saying? Near and dear to your heart. I know G probably already picked the Eagles because he thinks that the She-Eagles is going to win everything this year. But I'm looking at this game, Philadelphia versus the Eagles. I would not be surprised, honestly, if the Steelers versus the Eagles. I would not be surprised if the Steelers get this one. Honestly, in my mind, I really want to pick the Steelers, but I don't want to be wrong. In my heart, I think the Steelers going to win this game, but with my mind, I'm going to go ahead. In my record, I'm going to go ahead and go with the Eagles, the She-Eagles for this one.
There you go, man. Not going with your convictions again. We talked about this last week. You tried to say, see, I told y'all the Steelers was going to win the week they beat Tampa Bay.
You did. You did tell us that. You did.
No, you said that, but you. I said
that, and I said it, but I didn't. I did, and I really want. I'm gonna tell you something. I really think they're gonna do it. I just for my record's sake. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. But I think this is the game they mess up. They had a week off. I think this is the game they mess up. This is the game they mess up for real.
I think this the week, the opposite of you. I think this is the week the Steelers start to turn it around. I mean, the defense held Miami and Waddle and Hill to 16 points last week. The offense got to get it together, man. Kenny Pickett was driving down, throw a late interception, and they lose the game. But they was right there. Yeah. So, when this game is in Philly, but I got the defensive minds of Tomlin and Flores and Terrell Austin devising up something to make Jalen Hurts a passer. Keep him in the pocket and make him a passer. And he can do it sometimes. They got A.J. Brown out there and Goddard. They got some weapons. But, man, I'm going with the Steelers, man. We're going to take this one.
I like it. Who did Big G pick?
Big G picked the Eagles.
I knew it. I tell you. He's in love with the Eagles. He's in love with them. Last week, the Patriots just really let me down. And then, the Jets, because it's the Patriots at the Jets. The Jets won, but they lost Breece Hall. They made a key trade with Jacksonville to get a running back in Robinson. I think they're still going to go with the two-headed monster, the youngster that was there last year at running back, and
Michael Carter. Michael Carter,
yeah. So they're going to go with him. So I think this is Jets' game to lose, so I'm going to go ahead and go with the Jets.
Okay. And Big G took the Jets. Where this game at, Mod?
It is it's the Jets Stadium.
It's the Jets. Yeah, man. Sometimes when I don't really have a good pick, I just go off who the home team is. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Jets on this one. But I really want to kind of go with the Patriots. They're playing in New England. I would have went with the Patriots.
I'm gonna tell you, Evil Empire, man. They need to go ahead and let Zappo play. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
yeah, they are starting Mac Jones.
Yeah, they need to go and let Zappy play for real, for real. I'll mess up his name on purpose. But I'm gonna tell you, Zappy is the way. He's got a hand on the offense. He's making that thing run. Mac ain't doing what he's doing. Mac can still sit down and learn, man. And I think Zappy got a hand on it. Might take him too long to figure that out, but hey, it ain't my fault. Next game, Titans versus the Texans. So the Titans are in Houston playing the Texans. The Titans seem like they're on a roll right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and side and go with the Titans. Although I can see the Texans coming out making this a game, but I think the Titans win.
Yeah, Big G picked the Titans, and I'll say that the Texans. You said the Titans going to Houston to play the Texans, but really the Titans is from Houston. The Titans is Houston.
That is Houston.
I don't know. I don't know if you saw the post on the KnoItAllz Facebook page. You might not have yet. I put it up there a few hours ago. It's Eddie George and Derrick Henry.
I seen that. I seen it. Yep.
And so both franchise legends, because they Houston Oilers franchise legends and Tennessee Titans, but yeah, not Houston Texans is his own franchise now. But yeah, all that said, man, I'm just bumping my gums. Give me the Titans. They've been playing good ball, good defense, and hiding Ryan Tannehill and witness protection.
Yeah, they have to hide. Next game is interesting. We got the New York Football Giants at the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle has done nothing but win, but DK Metcalf is out of here. So, man, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ride with the New York Football Giants. So I'm going to say the New York Football Giants win this game. Too much Saquon. And don't look now, but Danny Dimes is actually killing. He's actually playing pretty well.
He is, right. Big G took the Seahawks. And I think that coach about to turn to a pumpkin this week on them Giants, man. So I'm gonna go ahead because I think it's kind of where is the game at?
It's in Seattle.
It's Seattle. So okay, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Seattle. I think it's kind of a revenge game for Geno. Like y'all really never gave me a chance, and I think even though he don't got DK, he gonna have Tyler Lockett. He gonna have the little kid Marquise Godwin who caught 2 touchdowns last week, who I picked up off the waiver wire.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's a good pick, and I'm with it, man. So we have the first week starting quarterback for the Colts because we have the Commanders versus the Colts. So we got both backup quarterbacks in here. We've got Heineke for the Commanders, and we've got Sam I Am for the Colts. You know what I'm saying? Sam Ehlinger, old Texas quarterback, is going to start for the Colts. I'm going to tell you, I expect the Colts to go on a run. I'm picking the Colts here. But the reason why I'm picking the Colts here is that RPO is going to start looking really, really good with Sam at quarterback. Because Sam is the quarterback who can actually run the RPO. I heard the coach's excuse, for Matty Ice, talking about, hey, man, we brought him down here and we promised him protection and we promised him a great running game and we've given him none of that. Yeah, man, you promised him that he was going to be the star and he's not. But yeah, I think the Colts get back in line because Jonathan Taylor is the main focal point of that offense. He'll have a good game this week. Going with the Colts.
Big G picked the Colts. And I'm going to ask you, so I understand about the RPO game when it's running the ball and Sam Ehlinger being a threat with Jonathan Taylor back there and Nyheim Hines and the other Deion Jackson, another running back they got. But what about when he got to pass the ball? If they get down, I mean, like, what happens then?
He can throw the ball. Sam's just not a way foot at quarterback. He can actually throw the ball. And the coaches even said that he's looked great in practice throwing the ball.
Okay.
He can spin it.
Well, I'm taking the Colts too. I just wanted to hear your thoughts on if Ehlinger had to actually drop back and throw some passes.
He can spin it. I bet he'll throw for one of these games while he's in there. I bet he go for 300. One of these games is going to have 300 yards.
One of these games, they didn't say he the quarterback for the rest of the season.
Yeah, that's why I said one of these games, he's going to spin it. He's going to get a 300-yard game. That's going to happen. We've got the 49ers at the Rams. 49ers at the Rams. Niners got Christian McCaffrey. Played really terrible, but I mean, hey, they were against Mahomes. You know, you playing Mahomes, it's going to be a bad day for a lot of people. But this game, I fully expect, even though the Rams were off last week, I fully expect the 49ers to come in and handle their business and Debo the Rams. So I'm going with San Francisco 49ers.
G picked the 49ers. And I'm going to pick the 49ers too, man. I'm going to pick the 49ers. I mean, last time they played, they just way tougher than the Rams. You know what I mean?
They really are. They don't punch the Rams in the mouth for real. Rams is gonna walk around with a big eye just swelling like on Bugs Bunny cartoon. Woo, 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 woo. Fred Flintstone foot. You know what I'm saying? One of them. Definitely next game we got the 7:00 late game. The Green Bay Packers at the Buffalo Bills. Look, dude, I'm just gonna tell you, Buffalo's the best team in football, hands down. And I'm going with Buffalo. Ain't nothing easy to talk about.
Yeah, G picked the Bills. I picked the Bills.
Yeah, ain't nothing to talk about. And Monday night game, is this the return of Deshaun Johnson? Watson, excuse me. Deshaun Watson. Is this his return?
He don't come back to week 12, right?
No, he got an 8-game suspension, right?
No, he got 11-game suspension.
11 game? Oh,
yeah.
He's on his way back. So we got the Bengals versus the Browns. It's in Cleveland. It's going to be a little chilly, but the Bengals are on the roll, man. I'm going with the Bengals. I mean, you know, this is an in game. This is a conference game for you, so you got to pick one of them in your conference. So you got to pick right. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the Bengals.
These are divisions. Dallas plays in the NFC conference.
Listen,
we play in the AFC. This is a divisional game.
Okay, so take your division.
Big G picked the Bengals. And this is the Monday night game, right?
It's the Monday night game.
In Cleveland. So here we go. Home team. In Cleveland. Must win for Browns. Browns 2-4. I mean, and the Bengals and Ravens are 4-3, so they both ahead of us by a little bit. But man, I got that running game and Nick Chubb and the Browns just pounding, man. Give me the Browns.
Okay. All right, so we got the Browns. So that concludes our pick 'em this week, man. And I'm gonna tell you again, I'm still not feeling myself. We've worked hard and diligently to get G off of this lead, man. But it's really hard. We got Tate at 57 and 50-1. We have got Big G at 61, 46-1, and we've got myself at 58, 49-1. Those are our records for the whole overall season. I'm telling you, G is trying to get this belt. I don't want him to have it, because if G get this belt, y'all have to understand, we're going to have to hear about this 365 days until we can actually do it again for a whole year. We'll have to hear the fact that G is the champion know-it-all for the Pick'em show, and I just don't want to hear it. I don't know about Tate, but I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. It's going to be a thing. He'll have it pinned up on his wall. He's showing everybody, it's going to be this story about how he sunned us. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
You said G is 61, 46-1?
He is 61, 46-1. Yep.
Okay. And I'm 57, 50-1. Okay, mm-hmm. I got it. Just want to put these numbers in the system so we have them.
Yeah,
but yeah, G, that thing with you and G, man, that's a little brotherly competitiveness. We don't have that. I mean, he my boy, but yeah, he really gonna rub it in you baby bro.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you something. You're gonna have to see the belt. You can say what you want to say. You're gonna have to see the belt plastered on his wall. It's gonna be there. And he's gonna be annoying. He probably might sit his head against it, lay against. He gonna do some kind of shenanigans if he had it with him. I'm primed to take it from him. I need to take it from him. Here's where I gotta start making my move. I really have to start getting some separation between me and G. Man, definitely, I can't do it. I can't do it. And I listen. I don't want you to have it either, because while I'm thinking about it, you're probably just as bad as him. You're always gonna make reference to it. Oh, I'm the know-it-all, the know-it-all. Look at the belt behind me. I don't want. Listen. For the betterment of the show, I need to take it because I'm not gonna brag as much.
Oh boy, no, we don't believe that one. But yeah, I'm that guy, man. If I'm right, I'm gonna let you know I'm right. So I'm 4 games behind G, 1 game behind you. I think I made a couple of picks this week that can help me make my move, or can send me back to being 7 or 8 games back. I don't know.
Hey, you're high risk, high reward. That's how you play the game.
High risk, high reward. Yeah,
and I'm not mad at you for it. But hey, you guys, man, thank you guys for rocking out with us. Keep your eyes open. The NFL trade deadline is November the 1st. So there's a lot of pieces that's gonna move. And if they're gonna move before that deadline.
That's when? That's next Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Yeah, it's one week. 1 week before election day, and everybody go vote in your states, wherever you at. Everybody be sure to go vote, either early vote or go vote November the 8th. I don't care who you vote for. I would want you to vote for who I'm voting for, but that's another thing. Just go exercise your right to vote.
Thank you guys, man, for rocking with us and being with us. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube and Twitch so that when we go live, man, you'll definitely be right there with us. And of course, like I said, we are on Twitter now, so you can watch the whole thing on Twitter. I see the audience from Twitter actually getting bigger. I see people tweeting and retweeting the actual show. I'm loving that. Make sure you do that. Share it with your friends. Share it with your auntie, mama, cousin, them. Definitely let them know the Know-It-All is online, and we are picking. We pick them. That's what we do. For myself and Big G, for Tate, we're going to be out of here, man. We're going to holler at you. We'll see you guys on Sunday. Peace.